I hope you've enjoyed the last several days seeing some different faces and hearing some different voices of people in our congregation. I enjoy being able to see and hear from other people, and I hope you enjoy seeing and hearing from other people, and not just from myself. But I am back today to share with you a verse from 1 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 3. And that verse says, "Remembering before our God and Father your work of faith and your labor of love and steadfastness of hope in our Lord Jesus Christ." This is the beginning of a letter from Paul and his ministry teammates, Silvanus and Timothy, to the church of the Thessalonians. Paul has deep affection for this church, and he is writing to them as they're encountering opposition and challenge and even persecution for their faith in Jesus Christ. And he's trying to encourage them to persevere. It's interesting that I read an article this morning in the Boston Globe about the pending mental health and emotional health crises that we'll be facing as a culture in the wake of the global pandemic. And they mentioned three words: anxiety, loneliness, and grief. And to me, anxiety, loneliness, and grief are countered by these three pillars of the Christian life that Paul mentions: faith, love, and hope. When we're feeling anxious, our work of faith, our trusting in God and believing that God is with us even as we face hardship and adversity and suffering, helps us to cope with that anxiety, to know that we don't face it alone, but that we face it with God's help. Loneliness that many people are experiencing, especially in these days of isolation, is countered by love. And so many of us are finding new ways to stay connected with other people via phone and text and Zoom and other similar platforms. But we are all in this together, and that's important to remember. And then the grief that people are feeling, both for the thousands of people who are losing loved ones in these days, to the ordinary griefs that people are feeling, losses of things that aren't happening or taking place. The counter to that is a steadfastness of hope in our Lord Jesus Christ. So I pray that you will hold on to faith, love, and hope as we go forward these days, and I look forward to sharing more about this theme with you on Sunday.